what's really almost more fun is that I learned about a lot of tools that I hadn't anticipated and new ideas of what I could do that, again, I hadn't really anticipated when I was coming up with my proposal. One of the valuable things about the way we've done this through the pilot program is having our regular meetings. Sorry, that's going to be very distracting, isn't it? Keep moving. In our regular meetings, hearing presentations by John of apps that we might not have known of and other practices, but also what our fellow colleagues are doing. I tended to attend different meetings as they were convenient, but that way I also met several colleagues I wouldn't have known across campus and the kinds of things they were doing. So that's been a really fruitful thing, cross-disciplinary, getting ideas that way.
Okay, what I want to, I've done a number of things with this device. I have to say that most of it is not based on what I proposed to get the device.
Some consistency there.
Well beyond what I had originally proposed. My original idea was to utilize this device in the field by bringing three-dimensional computer models for instructional purposes, because I'm a geologist, I do a lot of field work, and to take these 3D computer models into the field using the iPad, because I've been doing it for years using laptops. Laptops are, they vary in terms of their field hardness, and I have certainly gone through my share of laptops over the years, not necessarily dropping them, but having them exposed to the various elements. So I figured I'd give an iPad a try for the same thing. I ended up doing a lot more, and in fact, the best way I learned was by giving the iPad to my students and saying, find things for me.
My memo on my phone, my students will send me videos or audio recordings. I can take that and transfer it into Amazing Slower Downer, and I can listen to them play, and we can fix pitch and recognize the pitch a little bit better. If we go to slower tempo, we can also stop it and then go on the piano and say, okay, you're too sharp or you're too flat. Students enjoy it, they can relate. They can get them on their smartphone, and very often I make them grab it on their smartphone instead of the iPad to make sure that they're actually using it and they know how to. So,
what I love about the using the iPad in the classroom is the flexibility of it. The fact that I don't often use it as a presentation tool, as a traditional kind of lecture. I use it as a way to move and teach kind of on the go in the studio classroom. This is a very different pace. So I find it to be a really sort of flexible tool, but also has a lot of depth.